And that is the battleground of Bengal. It's going to be the spotlight in terms of debates for a while right now, because the battle lines are clearly drawn and it's heating up where elections are concerned. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is already battling a very aggressive Bharatiya Janata Party. What's happened now is that AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi's foray into Bengal politics has led to quite a bit of uncomfortable moments for Mamata Banerjee. Owaisi's entry has angered some Muslim outfits in the state, but some have sided with him. Here's more on the Owaisi factor in Bengal, and can it dent Mamata Banerjee?
Battleground Bengal heats up. It's no longer a Mamata Banerjee versus BJP duel. Asaduddin Owaisi's AIMIM, which stunned pundits in Bihar elections, has now made its foray into Mamata's turf. Owaisi's entry has upset many leaders of the Muslim community. They fear the Hyderabad MP's presence will only help the BJP.
वो बंगाल के जो सियासी पार्टी हैं, जो बंगाल की सियासी पार्टी है, इनको कमज़ोर करने के लिए और जिस तरह बीजेपी वाले हिंदू मुसलमान में फ़र्क करने के लिए, तफरीक करने के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, इसी तरह उसी काम को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए वैसे सब आए हैं।
इंटायर बंगाल में कम से कम 3 करोड़ प्लस माइनस मुस्लिम है, उसका एक लीडर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी नहीं है। असदुद्दीन ओवैसी का मीम मुस्लिम पार्टी नहीं है।
Owaisi had on Sunday announced a tie-up with controversial cleric and a critique of Mamata, Abbas Siddiqui. The AIMIM chief also launched a blistering attack on Mamata.
दूसरी बात, नहीं लड़े, यहाँ बीजेपी 18 एमपी जीत गए, कैसा जीती? क्या आप सौदा कर लिए थे?
Owaisi's entry is a big headache for Mamata, who is already under pressure after losing prominent party leaders to the BJP ahead of the assembly elections.
The Bengal Imam Association has come out openly slamming Asaduddin Owaisi's overtures, saying that Owaisi is not a Bengali politician, somebody who does not know the pulse of Bengal and has only jumped into the bandwagon right ahead of the elections. They have also accused him of hardline politics, saying that it's only going to benefit the BJP and hardline Hindutva forces, and thereby accusing him of playing into the hands of the BJP. With camera person Tapo's Baidi, Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
All right, so let's pose those big questions for this debate. Will Owaisi dent Mamata's Muslim vote bank? And Owaisi a contender or a spoiler? Because he played the spoiler very clearly just about 2 months back where Bihar was concerned. Pretty much cost Tejashwi Yadav his chief ministership. And eventually, who gains from Owaisi's entry? Let's cut across to our panelists. Sudhanshu Trivedi from the Bharatiya Janata Party, MP, is with us. I also have Vivek Gupta from the TMC. I have Rahul Srivastav, our National Affairs Editor, and I also have Atikur Rahman, who's joining us in the capacity of a political analyst. Dr. Trivedi, let's just begin with you, and I'll pose our last question to you. Who do you think benefits if the AIM fights these elections in West Bengal?
You know, these days, everybody has to use a mask because of COVID. But there is another mask, which has been thoroughly exposed after this. When you are saying that Asaduddin Owaisi is going to cut the vote, which type of vote? Developmental vote, unemployment vote, farmers vote, COVID vote, which you allege the BJP, that you try to create Hindu, Muslim and others and divert from the development. So Asaduddin Owaisi development ka vote kaat rahe hain na. And now the counter for Owaisi is coming from Imam Council. Imam is representing the youth, is representing the scheduled caste, he is representing the downtrodden, he represents the industrial development, he represents the employment. What does he represent? Or he is a voice of pious secularism in India.
Dr. Trivedi, we seem to have lost...
It is a fierce competition for the Muslim vote. Let me complete my one sentence. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. We can hear you now. Yes, doctor. We can hear you, doctor.
Yes. So, what happened? There is a fierce competition for Muslim votes going on. Like, these days are the winter. और आप देखती होंगी बहुत जगह पे लोग कहते हैं साहब ये असली च्यवनप्राश मेरा है, इसके अंदर ये जड़ी बूटी पड़ी, दूसरा कहता नहीं जी इससे ज्यादा असली मेरा है। ये तो 40 साल से चल रहा है। I remember 1980 when Indira Gandhi issued a fatwa from Imam Bukhari of Delhi. पहला इंक्लूजन था. Then VP Singh has to snap from it. उन्होंने फतवा जारी कराया. Then मुलायम सिंह गोली चलवा दी. लालू ने गिरफ्तार करवा लिया. I would like to ask, ममता जी ने भी तो खींचा था ना मुस्लिम वोट. लेफ्ट ने खींचा कांग्रेस से, ममता जी ने खींचा इनसे. तो ये तो भाई ये है, इट इज द एंटी मोनोपोली रिस्ट्रिक्टिव ट्रेड प्रैक्टिसेस. अब जिसकी मोनोपोली हो जाता है कहता जी मेरे पास रहने दो. तो ममता जी एक जमाना था ये कांग्रेस के साथ थे, जो आज तुम्हारा है वो कल किसी और का था, आज तुम्हारा है कल किसी और का भी हो सकता है. तो ये मुस्लिम वोट बैंक की जो च्यवनप्राश वाली पॉलिटिक्स चल रही है, मेरा प्रोडक्ट ज्यादा असली, ये उसका है, जवाबी कव्वाली है सबके बीच में. और इमाम ने भी उसी में.
Dr. Trivedi, before I bring in our TMC spokesperson, the question is BJP का कितना है? Because if you take the example of what happened in Bihar, now tell me,